Hi Izzy, my name is Kenny and I'm going to be walking you through the session today. Before we begin, I have some information for you. I'm going to read it and make sure we cover everything. It shouldn't take any longer than 20 minutes. Once again, we're testing the site and not you. Nothing you say is incorrect. Feel free to give honest feedback. This is the best way for the web developers to get what they need from the web review and make sure the content's okay. So as we go through this, follow directions as best you can. Speak out loud and think out loud as much as you can, and ask any questions. We might not be able to answer all the questions because we need to make sure that you can use the website as it's put on the web and for intended purposes. So if you could just give me permission to use this video verbally.
You have permission.
Nice. So we're going to move on to the next step. Do you have any questions so far?
No.
No. Alright. So what is your occupation?
I'm a student.
And how often do you use the internet?
Probably 5 hours a day.
5 hours a day. What is the most common thing you use on the internet?
Blackboard, homework, Stumble.
Yeah. And do you ever use like Netflix or watch any TV shows?
Yep, Netflix.
Netflix. What's your favorite TV show?
Dexter.
Dexter. Have you ever seen How I Met Your Mother?
Yep.
Yeah, a couple times.
Couple times.
How many times?
Probably like 5, 6.
Okay. And have you ever done a web test?
No.
Usability test? No? So on the home page, what do you see here? Anything on the page? Is there anything that stands out? Anything missing on a home page for a movie website or a TV show website?
It looks good. There's good colors, good pictures. The title could be slightly bigger, but it's well organized. There's not a lot of distracting things.
Okay.
Nice to look at.
There's the pages up top. Could you give me just 1 to 2 sentences about what you think each page would be about?
Home is what we're looking at right now.
Okay.
The gang is probably about the characters in the show. Seasons probably has a list of each episode in the seasons. Bloopers is probably the bloopers. And tie-in sites is probably like related websites.
Okay. So now we're going to move into some questions I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to see if you can navigate through the site. Like I said, try to think out loud as much as you can, and if there's any suggestions along the way or things that you don't like, just feel free to throw that out there. So the first question is, what year was the narrative started?
Okay, we're going to go to here. 2030.
Okay. Could you tell me who played Barney?
Barney is Neil Patrick Harris.
Okay. And what character is from Minnesota?
Going up to the gang. Nice bullet points. Easy to read. Marshall Erickson.
Okay. And now that you're here, is there anything on this page that you see that missing from the characters, the cast? Any suggestions on this page here?
It looks pretty good. You could have pictures, maybe, of like each character, because people who don't watch the show probably wouldn't be able to like identify without the characters. Other than that, it looks good.
Okay.
Nice bullet points and formatting.
Now, where would I find a general overview of the whole show?
Go to seasons. Right here is the first paragraph.
And if I were to say I wanted to use a link like the slapbetcountdown.com, where would that be located?
You can go to here. Right here.
Okay. And can you tell me what a tie-in site is?
A tie-in site are tie-in sites are actual web pages that had relevance to the episodes, and they usually promote the series in a visual way.
Okay. And could you tell me what episode, name, and season the slapbackcountdown.com came from?
It's from Disaster Averted, season 7, episode 9.
Now, how did you find that?
When you put your mouse over it, it makes a little question mark and tells you exactly where it's from.
And is there anything on this page you would recommend or
No, this one looks good.
take away? How about on the bloopers page? Is there anything there? Feel free to just scan through the site. Any overall suggestions? If there's any visual things, colors, not enough spacing somewhere.
This page looks good.
Okay.
Everything looks pretty nice. Just add some more pictures.
Okay.
Looks well spaced out.
All right. And is there any questions you have for me?
No.
Awesome. Thank you. Take it out full screen.